Hey, what's going on, guys? It is TemperAlliance, and today in this video I want to talk about more about Call of Duty Ghost. Now, there actually has been a lot of new information that came out for Call of Duty Ghost since the game is going to be out in like a week or so pretty much like a few days from now. I haven't even gone through any of the information yet, and the information was released like a few days ago, roughly around a week ago. And I only knew about that till now, so I'm not gonna go through all of it. If I do have time, then I might be able to go through all of it in different videos. But if I can't, then it doesn't really matter. You can find out when the game actually comes out. But like around now, most of you guys already know about it, so it doesn't really matter anyway, even if I go through it or not. But I kind of want to go through it, you know, with my own opinions and what I think about it and stuff like that. Now, so to start things off, I want to talk about, in this video, I want to talk about the ranking up system, because I think it's like the most interesting information that I got, because it's going to be completely different to the other games of Call of Duty. So if you guys don't know how it works, basically how it works is you have 10 guys to level up individually. Now, there are 60 levels. Once you get to level 60, you prestige your character. You don't, prestige and get like a new emblem and then start from scratch and then start again. So you prestige your character, and then you move on, to your next guy and get to level 60, prestige, and move on to your next guy, and so on and so forth until you get to your 10th guy. So there's going to be 10 characters to level up, and there's going to be 60 levels, and and once you do prestige, you don't lose everything. So you don't lose your guns, you don't lose your attachments, you don't lose your kill streaks, you don't lose anything. You get to keep them all. So pretty much you like unlock them once and you get to keep them. No matter if you prestige or not, you will get to keep them anyway. So so in my own opinion, actually, I think that this is going to be better than it is, or than it was in the older COD games, because when you prestige, you lost everything. Like when you get to level like 50 or 55 and then prestige, you go back to level 1 and you have to unlock all your weapons again. And like some people, I would say some people, because I do see like a lot of people prestiging, but some people didn't really like the idea of losing all the weapons, because they really worked hard for their weapons, and the thought about losing them when you prestige, they just chose not to prestige. Because in these games, I see a good few people sticking to level 55 no prestige, and they just stick there. They don't even prestige, even though that they can prestige. They just choose not to because they don't like the idea of losing all the weapons. So so that was pretty much the number one reason why some people don't really prestige. But now, since you don't lose anything when you prestige, I will expect to see more people prestiging, because you don't lose anything. And I'm guessing for these people that don't really like prestige because of that reason, I think they're gonna have to put a little smile on their face now when they hear this news. So so I will see a lot of people prestiging now in this game. So that is pretty much it. So but like even if in the older Call of Duty games, I can't even talk. In the older COD games, I prestige anyway, whether or not like I lost my weapons or not, like, because it's the part of the game, really. Like that's what they pretty much created the game for, so you can have the fun of unlocking your weapons again. And even though you worked hard for them, you can you can work hard for them again and get them back anyway. And even though it does that like 10 or 15 times, by the time you get to the end, you get to keep all your weapons anyway when you get to the max level prestige. But for Call of Duty Ghost, since you don't lose anything, there is going to be so many people prestiging. And so I'm going to think of the people who don't bother prestiging Call of Duty Ghost a bit weird if they choose not to prestige. So that is pretty much how the ranking up system works. So pretty much level 60 prestige, move on to your next guy, level 60 prestige, and there's going to be 10 guys, and you just prestige them all. And once you get to the max level, that is pretty much it. So since there are 60 levels, some people might think, oh, we're going to get there a lot faster, but no. Pretty much they try to make the game as, you know, kind of like with, like when you rank up, like you're going to, it's kind of like playing Modern Warfare 2. You know, the way it took like a long time to get to like level 70 in Prestige, they're going to try and make it the same, but in Call of Duty Ghosts. Like for, say for example, you know, in Modern Warfare 3 there was 10 prestiges. Even like because of the way that people got there super fast, they added in another 10 prestiges to make it fair to Modern Warfare 2. So they're gonna try as hard as they possibly can to make it roughly the same to Modern Warfare 2 and the Modern Warfare 3 ranking up systems, so that it won't be any different. So you would need probably like the same amount of XP. Like since it's like 60 levels, you might need a little bit more. And since you don't need to level up after 10 prestige, like, you know, the way that you get to, like, say, you know, like by the time when you get to 9 prestige, get to level 70 and then prestige again, you have to get to level 70 again in order to get to the max level. But since you prestige and you don't have to level up, you just move on to your next guy, you know, like once you get to 10 prestige, you're pretty much done. So so since they lost out on another 60 levels, I think that you'll get there a little bit quicker than it was in Modern Warfare 2, but nonetheless it should be roughly the same. So yeah, so that is actually pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like. I always appreciate when you like the videos, and also subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. That's pretty much it from me. Once again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.